Yetis. Nigga, Yetis? Are you in the mountaintops? I haven't even made it that far. I've been trying to make it there for a fucking minute now. Here you go, baby. Oh yeah, that's right. I know y'all. Bro, he big as fuck. Like he's huge. Hey, I know y'all don't give a fuck, but I'm posting this. I'm posting my shit. I know you don't, cause you can watch it on the phone. Hey, bro, do either any of y'all got guitars? Mm-hmm. Not guitar, guitars. I want to learn. I need to buy one. I need to buy a guitar. I used to have a guitar. Have you ever had a guitar?
Hmm.
So I got a question. What is the first tone that you play on your guitar?
C note.
C note for real?
I don't know how to play.
So you just always play a C note?
It's the only note I know.
Damn. You
Oh
just
my
don't.
god, I've had
No,
a I've
you probably know all the notes. You
I
probably just don't know
probably
how to know. You probably don't know how to tune the guitar so you can hit all the notes where it sounds perfect.
actually did.
Oh, really? Did you have a reed or a pick?
Pick.
You had a pick, left or right?
Played with my right hand, so
Oh, he plays heavy metal.
we
No,
had
not you.
acoustic guitars.
Oh, y'all had I don't like acoustics. Great to learn on though.
Caleb probably still has hers. I
There,
haven't.
acoustics are great to learn on, but I hate acoustics.
We played them for a little bit, and then I lost interest in it.
I will
Then we
sit there
played
all
the
day long.
keyboard. We had beat machines.
Um,
Then I went through a phase where I wanted to learn drums.
See, I want to learn drums, but I don't think I have the coordination enough for it. I don't think I think I'd have an issue with that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, give me a guitar and I'll be okay with it, but anything else, I don't think so.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on
How
first
the
down.
fuck did you not?
Down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Throwing is Perkins. Flushed out right.
Thank you, sir.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not.
Yeah.
And a minimal gain here.
He's
He's
talking
up
about
to
that
about
one
the 47-yard line. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense,
Mm-hmm.
and you think about the
Yeah,
man
it
in
takes you right
charge,
to the
their
church
head
of God.
coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agree that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
They'll run with Etienne. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Perkins.
Unhand me, heathen. Oh, fuck. He actually, I seen him go that way, too.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
Catch his bitch ass. I definitely did that all wrong.
In the playoffs, that is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football.
You know what? It probably
and then
started doing that
you give it
when
to
I
the
thought
other team
shooting.
right off the bat. And look, we said it on the road. This is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after
He
getting
has
8
Jonathan
yards.
Taylor. I need to fix
right
this
there.
now.
This is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to
Man,
get
bitch,
chances.
I want to. Don't
and he
take
picks
me.
up nice yardage on that one.
He is the running back for the
8
Indianapolis
yards
Colts.
the tally on that first
Let me
down
tell you.
run. Here's 2nd and 2.
And that motherfucker is nasty.
On the handoff, this is Taylor.
Like, bro, he breaks every fucking tackle in real life and in Madden. It's unreal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy said
If you look at the bigger picture, you see that motherfucker sitting up top,
the defense back on its
chilling.
heels.
Bro, that bitch big.
First and 10, Taylor now.
Damn.
Down to about the 22 here.
He's about to
8 yards the gain
ball.
on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now they'll throw with Brady. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Touchdown, Jets. Gerald Everett, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point through the snowflakes, something good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in at the goal line.
He said it made my dick soft. I want to cry.
Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Niggas, what? Bitch, hey, listen. This nigga say he want AK. You gotta pay a pretty penny for him.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right?
Weaving through traffic,
Literally.
and now he's free.
Legitimately, bro. Like, she dropped one time and didn't go back up. Me and Cam seen her, bro. Me and Cam seen her drop and said, "Fuck you, you're not going back up, bitch." And I think he had a mimic to it too. I'm not sure. No.
Oh, we'll tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Man, listen. And then that second phase, it was just she didn't have shit for us. The second phase. I don't know how AJ fucking died, but AJ got smoked as soon as we entered the room. As soon as we entered the room. Yeah. As soon as, yeah, you do it every time you come in my way, bitch. Fucking AJ, bruh. AJ, Chazla said I'm not supposed to talk to you like that. Should chop my neck off.
And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when
he said, "Thank you, Chaz.
Thanks for the backup." You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Throwing is Brady on third down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. 30. Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Listen, bro.
Brandon Ayuk.
The way this motherfucker is playing, I don't know why I'm acting like I'm not. I don't know if he's trying to set me up for the
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On second down, ETN once more. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now Jones. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter.
There you go, bitch.
Through one quarter,
hey, Cam, remember when I told you about some Thompson Stones?
A real field
the invader?
there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing Jones. Out to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Off the play fake. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You definitely won't like to hit on that one because now you've got a third and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. The wind is at his back here in the second quarter. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
I'm sorry,
so
y'all.
Turns out that sack doesn't wind up
I gotta apologize
if
if you watching this game and I look like I'm playing shitty right now. I got a whole duty button in my hand. I need to put it down so I can finish playing.
After the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Everything tastes better with cheese. Haha.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Second and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Brady. Eluding the pressure right. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Here's Jones throwing on first down.
Oh, man.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Russell Douglas picks it. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Taylor will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what
happens. Man.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards the pickup there. From just shy of midfield, Jones flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
They'll try and throw for it here. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
I'm playing like I'm like super down and shit, and I'm not. It's literally.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession, and they're hoping to redo
Real
their
shit,
efforts
bro.
in the last drive
I
when
really
they got
am
to the
playing
end
like a
zone.
scrub.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On the handoff, Taylor.
Lord have mercy.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction,
Shade McShade. God damn, boy.
2
Why you
minutes
have
to
to
play
shade that
here in
boy up
this
like
first
that?
half of the NFL
What you hitting with, a
playoffs.
number 2 or a number 7? I just read it. Oh, I can't look at the picture. I'm kind of...
On first down, Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
From the gun, it's Brady. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is caught. All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Oh, hey, guys, I gotta let you know this now. Don't think about contacting me a month from today.
After the
I will be
touchdown,
indisposed
Lutz to
for the
kick it
entire
off.
weekend. Huh?
And they will not get a chance to return this one
bitch.
as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Stop trying to give me your day job, bro. Nah, we're going to
The
Pigeon
Bengals
Forge.
drive about to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind
Bitch,
to them. A
I'm
late
fighting.
opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a
Tim, I ain't
second
too pressed
and 3.
about it. This a rematch. I'm acting like I ain't beat it.
They'll run out of the gun with
I beat him last time,
And this
so I don't know
not
why I
as
changed my
successful
game
as he'll
plan
get
with this
back to the
time.
line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no
She
gain
going back.
that time as it's
Yeah, I
going
don't
to
know
leave
why
it with a
I'm
3rd and
acting like
about 3 to
that.
go.
I fucking bet. Niggas fucking annoying, bro.
Back to throw. Jones. He'll drop this one off with ETN. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Jones now on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. That ball caught by Slayton. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right.
How the fuck
From
did
the
you get 2
end
rotten
zone, but
stuff?
that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Moore. Touchdown! David Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Fuck.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
I really hate that shit.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Why do you want me to beat your ass, bro?
Flush to his right. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. It's caught inside the 25. So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
you weren't hitting me though. It felt like you. It felt like you was trying to, you know, shadow box. Bro, if you trying to shadow box, we can shadow box. I'm done with the
trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Here's Harris to return it.
You know, once you get it, you don't lose it.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
You get tonsillitis either from strep throat or bacteria. Get in your mouth. Are you putting shit? Shut the fuck up, man. Motherfucker. No, he said AIDS.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, it's not really tonsil. Well, I guess you can call it tonsillitis because the white shit's coming out, but I've had it since I got strep throat in like 2nd grade. Yeah, that's what it is. It fucking sucks, bro.
And he is going to have
Cam, it's tonsil stone. Yeah, that shit sucks.
In this weather, any big
makes your breath stink and all that.
That's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Yeah, them shits, bro. Them shits make your breath stink something bad. Like, ugh.
Brady now on 1st down.
Hey, dude, bro. You ain't never popped one out?
It's caught right side by Daniels.
Yeah, bro, that shit stinks.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
Man, I just find myself
you guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Why do I always overshoot the fucking hole? I'm like right fucking there.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So
hey, bro, don't be knocking on the door like the motherfucking police. We gonna do that shit over here.
The give to Taylor. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
man, I remember ever since I figured out that I can actually just pop it out with my son, I've been doing that. But the ones I can't get are you mad as fuck. Tim, you ain't getting JT, bro. He not giving him up.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Brady now on first down. That's going to be caught.
Murphy! You all the way got an X factor, bitch. Why ain't you activated?
And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Man, this shit gonna piss me off. I shouldn't have fucked that so bad in the first quarter. Hey, bro, listen. I'm saying this now since you don't want to watch me and nobody else can hear it. But I mean, he might if he got it up on his phone and shit. But if people, it's not gonna be cheap if y'all want Alvin Kamara. I'm just saying. So if you ain't coming with the right price, don't even think about it. But I got like 3 other running backs I can part ways with. One you can turn into an Alvin Kamara.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
For Alvin Kamara? No. Sorry, sir.
Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, fuck!
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Fuck, and if one of the kids is up, she's going to be pissed.
To try again after the sack. Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Listen, bro,
this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open just
and he's actually watching Alvin Kamara because that's who ate him up last time.
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
I don't have any.
To throw is Perkins. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
Okay.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Y'all just saw that. I guess.
Because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Justin Reed.
I need to stop throwing bullets. That's my issue. I gotta stop throwing bullets. When I don't, bruh, for real, when I don't throw bullets all the game, I actually throw, I dot motherfuckers up.
You can't just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive.
I don't know what it is with me in playoffs. With me in playoffs, just don't mix. I either get out in the wild card or I make it to the second round.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It never fails.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady.
Just to be childish.
Picked off at the 20, and a big turnover there.
I know I'm gonna lose this game, but that interception was pure just to be childish.
They'll start on the ground, Etienne, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
I don't know.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this
drive. I don't know, bro, because Alvin Kamara, you taking another receiver from me, basically.
To throw on second down, Perkins. And a flag comes in as that
my dude wants Alvin Kamara, but I use Alvin Kamara like a receiver versus a running back.
And the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there.
I got Travis Etienne to run the ball with.
Able to get it, and the flag did
don't get it twisted. I will run with Kamara because he can do it. Thank you.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays
bro,
now. They've controlled this
I swear to God,
throughout.
I don't have true clock on. I don't know why that did that. That's like the third. That's happened to me like a lot.
Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again, Perkins. And once more to Ruggs, this time the catch made. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I should have been doing this shit.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game. Defensively, they bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of anger.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will find his man Ruggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Bengals.
Like I said, I don't know why I deviated from my original game.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
This game could have been
so a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And they'll turn to Kamara, and he'll get in for the 2 points, as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
As long as I stop him from scoring, yeah.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up
name is
and send this
Overshown.
one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's bad. You're not supposed to eat bread before bed.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead.
Like, I don't understand this, bro.
And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Brady. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And past the 35, he'll be dropped.
GG's, bro.
Too shy of the 30.
You got your revenge.
Starting to look
but
like
it's
this
okay.
drive, it may be the final nail in
It's
the
okay.
coffin.
This team's just going to get better, sir.
Right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is why you have those OTAs and
I know,
minicamps.
sir.
For these
Just
situations,
gonna get better.
these scenarios, to run
Just
someone
gonna
into
get
the
better.
ground and secure a victory.
Because I ain't even going to call timeout, bro. I'm not even going to call timeout. That was a great fucking game. I shouldn't have deviated from my game plan.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it. Building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by
I'm
brick.
saying 80 in my head.
And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season where they think they have a chance to advance farther in the playoffs.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Over. But it actually worked. I didn't get all those free days.